Welcome to another episode of Brooklyn's Roses on Stories with JB. In one of our previous episodes, we learned about Brooklyn visiting her family in Calvert County, Maryland. And on today's story, Brooklyn experiences something unusual. Let's take a look. After Brooklyn's first visit to Calvert County, she looked forward to seeing her cousins every weekend. After church, Brooklyn and her family would travel to Calvert County to spend time with family. It was so much fun running around the huge yard where she played dodgeball and softball. There was a basketball goal between Aunt Gertrude's and Aunt Carlene's house, where Brooklyn enjoyed playing horse, and let's not forget hide and seek. Brooklyn loved her newfound weekend adventures. Indeed, cousins were her best friends. During one visit, Brooklyn met another cousin named Whitney, who was visiting with her parents. Little Rose loved meeting new family members who became instant friends. Later in the afternoon, Lily, Natalia, Whitney, and Brooklyn went to play by the stream. Brooklyn's older cousins, Adriana and Gabriella, went along to make sure they stayed safe. They didn't want anyone falling into the water. While at the stream, they each threw rocks and leaves into the water. Suddenly, Whitney could see something moving on one of the leaves. Everyone stopped to look, and Lily shouted, "It's a frog!" The frog began to hop across the leaves towards the girls, and they became nervously excited. When the frog reached the edge of the stream, he stopped, looked up at the girls, and said, "Do you know who I am?" The girls looked at one another in amazement. This was a talking frog! A frog just asked them a question. Brooklyn bravely replied, "You're a frog." "That's right," said the frog. "My name is Mr. Govaneck, and this here stream is home to me, other animals, and insects." This was amazing! A frog was talking to them. Who could believe this? Brooklyn gently knelt by the stream and whispered to the frog, "What do you do, Mr. Govaneck?" In disbelief, Lily said, "Brooklyn's talking to a frog!" Mr. Govaneck looked behind him and called to his friends, "Ribbit, this little Rose just asked me what I do. Can I get a little help, ladies?" "See, I'm the governor of this here stream. I look after the little ones and their parents. We all have a big job to do, so gather round as I share the news. You're about to learn the Govaneck Groove. Frogs have skin, things pass through like air and water. Ain't that cool? On land or water we reside. Our breathable skin helps us thrive. I care so much about what you see. Little ones, big ones all around me. Tiny tadpoles keep water clean, eating algae that's in the stream. The big ones too, they got a job to do, keeping insects from off of you. I warn of danger that's all around. Birds in the air, snakes on the ground. Now if you learn about something new, nod your head to the Govaneck Groove." Oh yeah, nod your head to the Govaneck Groove. Mr. Govaneck sounds really cool, wouldn't you agree? In fact, there was so much in nature that Brooklyn and her cousins were ready to learn, but first they wanted to tell everybody about what happened. Brooklyn and her cousins raced back to the house. They couldn't wait to tell everyone about Mr. Govaneck and the Govaneck Groove. Wow, thought Brooklyn. The country was full of amazing things. I hope you enjoyed this week's story and learning about what Brooklyn experienced at the stream. I hope you tune in next week, and remember, bring a friend next time. It's more fun when you watch together. See you later.